down. I'll stop when needed. Just let me know. But I'm going to start with Canva. So Canva is probably the tool that y'all will use the most. And you can make anything. You can make flyers. You can make business cards. You can make resumes. Like this is my resume I've made on there. No, it's fine. It's okay. I can start from scratch. And then you can even make like landing pages and websites from Canva too. And this is, I'll quickly click on it, but this is like a website that I made for someone on Canva, and it's just like a scroll website, but it's still something that you can make really, really quickly if you need it. But y'all will probably be using Canva the most to make like posters and flyers. So what I like to do is I like to type in because they use keywords to help you find templates that already exist in Canva. So say you needed a flyer for career day, you could type career day flyer up here. And then it'll show you a bunch of templates that they have. And you can just browse. So there are a ton of templates that are already created, and they already have words and things on them. So you don't even have to think of new words and new things to say if you don't want. So for instance, this is one that I can work with. Like, it looks good to me. I like it. You click on it, you click customize this template, and then it opens a new Canva window for you. And then when you're ready to customize, you double click and tap like you would like a PowerPoint deck or a Word doc. And then you just change what you need. So if your career day was in June, you could change it to say June. If you had a logo, you could drag in, let me see here, I'll show you how to upload. If you had a logo, you would go over to this sidebar and click uploads, and then click upload files, and you could drag the logo right from your desktop or folder that you have. If you didn't have a logo and you needed a stock image, you could click on photos and then type in an image that you need. So y'all are pirates. So we could look up pirate like ship if we wanted to use a ship. And we could drag and drop that. So that could represent the school. If you wanted like another type of pirate or something else, you could drag and drop something else that you see. And then you could just keep swapping images out until you find one that you like. If you didn't want to, and then if you wanted to change the name of it, you could do everything that you needed to do here as well. So this says career planning, you can change it to career day. If you needed to change the size, you would go up here and you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, you can directly click in and change it to the size that you want. If you wanted to change colors, you click on the item of the color you want to change. And then you could move it around here, or if you knew the actual color, you could erase this and put the actual color that you want on your flyer. In terms of words, so if you don't want to use the words that they have, Canva has the feature called Magic Write, and you can highlight it, click Magic Write, and then you could rewrite what they already have. So I just clicked rewrite and it rewrote what I had. Or you could use Chat GPT, which is my favorite tool to use. Chat GPT. Yeah. And then this is what it looks like after you sign in. You always click on like new chat if this screen isn't showing. But once it is showing, you click on this box that says message Chat GPT. And I normally say exactly what I'm trying to do. So I'll say, I am making a flyer for career day. Give me brief paragraphs. And if you do typos, it still knows what you're talking about. Brief paragraphs for this flyer. And then it writes the whole flyer for me. And I can just choose a statement that I like. So this one says discover your path, and it's talking about STEM fields and healthcare and a bunch of stuff. So I'll copy that one. I like that one. And you can just right click and click copy. And then you go back to your Canva flyer, and then you can right click and click paste and style match so that it keeps your same fonts. And then there you go. Your flyer is done. You can, of course, change the location and directions and add a QR code if you need. And if you need to add a QR code, you can do it directly in Canva as well. So you would go to apps and you would type in QR code generator, and then you can these are free. You can download any of these QR code generators. I think I already have one downloaded, so I'll go find it. Or let's see. Yeah, I think this is the one. Nope, that's not the one. Let's see. Let me see which one I have. Okay, yeah, I think this is the one. So the one that I clicked on is just called QR code. And if you have a website, so I'll go to, let's see, Stone Mountain Middle. I'll just grab the home page. If you have the website, you just drop it in the URL box and click generate code, and then it generates the code for you. And you can put it anywhere on the flyer. And then that's it. Your flyer is done. So you change the color, you change the logo, the date, the location, and you added a QR code. So that would be the end of the flyer. And then when you're ready to download it, you click the share button. I'm gonna move my face out of the way. And then you click download. And then if you're printing the flyer, you would put PDF print. I normally don't select any of these options. I just leave it alone. And then they walk you through it. So if you want to send this in an email, you would want to do RGB, a RGB download PDF, because that's best for digital use. But if you're printing it, you would want to do CMYK, because that's what is standard if you're doing professional printing. And then you just click download. So now your flyer is downloading to your desktop or another folder that you have set up. And when it downloads, you'll be able to click it and see it in full screen. I was creating it in Canva in like a smaller window, but you can see that it's high resolution. So that is Canva for the basics of Canva, but I can walk through another flyer, or like if you needed to make a poster or anything, I can walk you through that too. Any questions about Canva? Uh-huh.
So if you wanted to make it into a poster,
Uh-huh.
would you just click on that part that says poster, or because I went in and one of our days we were here and kind of messed around with it, created me something. But I do want to create a poster for some Teachers Week.
Okay.
And so
yeah, so I can walk you through that. Do you know what size poster? Like you want it to be like a flyer size or like a bigger poster size?
Probably something I'm gonna hang in the hallway, a little bigger size.
Okay. Let's see what the standard. Do you know what the standard poster size is?
I can't remember.
So like that size right there, or right here on this pole?
Yeah, like that one says, please do not eat in the library.
Okay, that's a little bit bigger. Let's see. Okay, let's see. here, so a movie poster is 27 inches by 40 inches. So let's do a movie poster. So you would go to customize size, and then I think it defaults to pixels. You want to change it to inches. So right here. And then whoops, says 27 by 40. So we're gonna do 27 by 40.
27 by 40.
That's a movie poster size. And then you would click create new design. And then, so when you create your own custom size, it'll show you a blank file. But it'll also show you different designs that you could use that would fit the size that you selected. So maybe something like this for the hallway, and then you just change the words like we did before. So stop running, I don't know, whatever you wanted to say. If you needed a stock image, you would go down to photos, and let's do kids running. You could tell that could be your image, the color for the background. You just click anywhere that there are no words or anything, and then your color will show up here, and you can change it to whatever color you want it to be. And then same thing. So these are the words that you can change if you don't like those fonts. And if you need to zoom in, sorry, I didn't show you that before. This is how you zoom in. Zoom in, scroll down, and you can see your words a little bit clearer. Double click on them, and then here's where you can change your fonts. Now, if you don't have Canva Pro, then some of these fonts won't show up. So the ones that have little crowns next to them, it means that it's a Canva Pro font. Some of the images as well are Canva Pro. And then Canva also has AI features that I'll show you. And some of those are Canva Pro. So if you have Canva Pro, you can use all of those. We can use, I'll show you a Canva AI tool. So if you needed to remove a background, you would click edit photo and then click on the photo and click BG remover. So now everyone's gone except the one girl. And that's a Canva Pro feature. And if you wanted to undo that, you can click Control Z, and then it'll go back to what you had. Control Z on the keyboard. And then if I wanted to do something else, they have this cool thing where you can grab one part of the image and you can make her bigger or smaller or move her around. So this is Canva AI. So when you click on the image and click edit, that was called Magic Grab. Yeah. So we moved her, and then I'm going to undo all of that. What's another one? They have a magic eraser too. So if you wanted to, I don't want to do anything weird. Let's see, just erase part of her shirt. You could do that. It takes a while to load. So it didn't completely get rid of her shirt. Let's see if it does her hand. It takes a little to load, but it works.
I guess it's like if somebody has like a bruise, something like that, you can remove it.
Yeah, or you have another picture and they have something in their hand. Yeah, so yeah, it took her arm off. So yeah, if you have something in a photo that you want to remove, then it will remove it and her arm is gone. But we could also delete her too if we don't like want her in the picture. There's another feature where, let's see, you can change the background completely. Let me It's not this one. Oh, it's Magic Edit. Okay. Let me do it with another. So I'll put another picture in that's a little better. So let's see, flowers. Hand holding flowers. So we're gonna do Magic Edit next. And the Magic Edit completely changes, like it could completely change objects in an image. So if I click on this image, click Magic Edit, give me like an item, like a random item. It could be anything. Yeah, I'm gonna change what she's holding. Ooh, okay. All right, it'll do it. So you sort of color over what a person is holding, or another image in a or something else that might be in the image that you want to change. You color over it, and then you click continue, and then say change to a flip phone and see what it generates. So we shall see if it changes it to a flip phone. And this, the more intricate AI tools in Canva take a little bit more time to load. Let's see, hold on. So even AI got confused. So I'm gonna have to go back and wait, editing faces and feeds intended for managers. Let's see. Okay. So it didn't change it to a flip phone. So we're gonna say change it to a cell phone. I had a flip phone. I'm just gonna say that. All right, let's see if it will change this to a cell phone. Let's see. So no, let's see. Let me pick another photo. It could be the photo. So here, let's use this one and see if it'll work. So I'm gonna do this again and say change to editing, change to a cell phone, and see if it works with this picture. There we go. It was the picture. So I don't know what type of phone she's holding, but it's a phone. And then if you don't like what it generated, you can click generate new results. But Canva also limits the amount of times you can use this tool per day. So pick wisely, whatever thing you want to use. So now they showed me a flower growing out of a cell phone, like a distorted looking cell phone. So you can click keep generating it until you get a result that you like. I'll show you something that I did using that tool. So I created these product images using that tool. Oops, let's see if it'll click my record is hiding it. So let me try to go back. So these product images, this was not the bottle that I used. I took a picture of like a glass bottle you might find in like a beauty supply store, and I put it against a window, and then I put it in Canva, like that picture, and then I highlighted over the bottle and said change this bottle, and then I highlighted over the background and said change the background to like a forest, and then this is what it gave me. It gave me a bottle on a rock and forest pictures in the background. And then I told it to add peaches, and then it gave me peaches. So you can keep playing with it and it'll get you interesting results, but you have to keep playing with it. Okay, so we made a movie poster size. We made a flyer. Anything else that you would need Canva for or use it for? Nothing?